Rohana Rozhan has returned the 10 million US dollar 1MDB-linked cash and assets to the MACC. This is according to a report in Utusan Malaysia today, which quoted a source familiar with the case. According to the source, Rohana, a former girlfriend of former Goldman Sachs banker Tim Leissner, surrendered the cash and assets to the government last year. This was after the MACC wrapped up investigations into the case. The source told Utusan that Rohana returned all the money and assets to the MACC, which then handed it to the government. However, the source could not provide a detailed breakdown of the funds and assets returned, as well as the procedure involved. The report came following de facto Law Minister Azalina Othman Said's written parliamentary reply yesterday that the Attorney General's chambers has no knowledge of whether Rohana has returned the 10 million US dollars in assets she gained from Leissner. She said this in response to a question from Kapong MP Lim Lip Eng about whether Rohana had returned the funds and how much of 1MDB-linked assets have been returned to the government. Last February, Leissner, a former Goldman Sachs banker involved with the 1MDB saga, told a US court that he had affairs with 3 prominent Malaysian women, including Rohana. Leissner said he spent 10 million US dollars on a house in London for Rohana after she got upset that he was ending their 10-year relationship. He claimed that Rohana had threatened to expose his involvement in the 1MDB affair. Following this, it was reported that the MACC was investigating Rohana under the Anti-Money Laundering and Anti-Terrorism Financing Prevention Act 2001 and that Rohana's London property and other assets were frozen. According to the reports, Rohana had agreed to return the 10 million in assets, but there was no official confirmation from the MACC.